Well, hello everyone. Hope you're having a magical day and magical week. I'm a little blue. Let me turn this a little bit. There we go. Now I'm not so blue. Hope you're having a great week. Today has been a great day. Um, I actually was able to observe one of my coworkers and see how they teach, and so that was really awesome. I did learn a lot. I learned different things that I can do a lot better, and that's always good to learn in your job. So, we're going to start off with, besides that, we're going to start off with talking about where we went this week in my video that was posted Monday. That was the Moody Gardens, and we went to the breakfast there. So that was good. I remember that it was an all-you-can-eat place. It was weird because upscale all-you-can-eat, and I've never done that before. So that was kind of interesting, but I had left in the video, tell me about if anybody has been up to upscale all-you-can-eat place and learn, so I could learn about it because that was my first time of going, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. But no, unfortunately, nobody commented on that. I guess that's okay. And then next week, Halloween is just around the corner. And so Monday, we are going to Marble Falls, actually Kingsland, Texas, to see the House of the Chainsaw Massacre that was in the movies. On that one, I did not go in the house. I was only there for just a quick minute, but had to go. Brett, thank you for joining, sir. Upscale all you can eat, yes. Anatole in Dallas, Texas. Have you actually eaten there? And if so, was it different than normal all you can eat places? Just my question. Excuse me. Yeah, so it was, I can't wait for Monday's video to come out. I'm not a big Halloween person, but that was interesting to go see but the house that they actually filmed the Chainsaw Massacre in. So, tell me a little bit about your week. How's it going? My week has been very fast. That's why I titled this what I did, because it's very fast. A couple of times, been a while though. Good. I guess my question is, I've always been to the lower scale ones, like not Cracker Barrel, like Golden Corral, and it's just like you go and you serve everything yourself. Here it was, they kind of serve it for you, and it wasn't because of COVID. It was like they brought your drink to you, and I've never had that. And they asked you, what do you want to drink? And, you could say coffee or orange juice, whatever, and they bring it. And I got my own, and then I felt bad because I didn't know any better. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. So anyways, how was everybody's week? And how was everything going? Like I said, my week has been fast and furious, and can't believe tomorrow's already Friday. Happy about that, though. Enjoying the week. It's been very good, though. And Anatole, I hope I'm saying that right, did something like that once upon a time. Okay. Friday, yes, Friday. I agree. Yeah. So this is kind of weird that it's just one person. Come on, people, join. Anyways, we're going to start our questions. If you were creating a top three list of your all-time favorite teachers, instructors, or coaches, which three mentors would make your elite list? Definitely Miss Osbrick. She was my fifth grade teacher, fourth and fifth grade teacher. She's the one that inspired me to be a teacher. Because of her, the things that she did in her classroom, I just loved it, and I wanted to be just like her, so I wanted to be a teacher. And I'm glad I am, although it's totally different than back then when I was in school. Can't do a lot of the way she taught now, so that stinks. But then another one is Mr. Hawkes. He was my third grade teacher, and I've known him, or knew him, he passed away now, but knew him for several years after. And he just was awesome. Not only my third grade teachers, but he taught my sisters as well. And he remembered me, of course, because of my sisters too. But man, excuse me. And he helped me. Actually, he gave me a book for teaching, and he kind of inspired me to teach as well. And the last one, I do not remember her name whatsoever, and I feel so horrible. But she was my sixth grade math teacher, and yet I helped her in her classroom all the way through eighth grade. Anytime I was finished with any of my works, I would just go over and help her. And, you know, all my classes let me go, and so it was really amazing to just go help one of my old teachers I enjoyed being with. So Brett said Miss Watson, Mr. Dominguez, and Coach Fuller, the three teachers that inspired me to be a teacher. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Let's see. If for only $50 you could acquire any item from the history of sports, and I'm so glad that Brett is here, what would you want most of all? Assume that you can never again resell the item. If for only $50 you could acquire any item from history of sports, what would you want most of all? I was thinking about that earlier, and I honestly don't know. One item that's hard, I would say Babe Ruth, a signed baseball from Babe Ruth. But then if you do that, well, why not? I can't even think of anybody else, but you know, everybody famous, right? My mind totally went blank on names. Golly, totally went blank on names. Nolan Ryan's 5,000th strikeout baseball. Yeah, I was good. That's actually who else I was trying to think of is Nolan Ryan. Yeah, I mean, so that's kind of hard for me because I would like them all, but yes, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. If you can have a casual 30-minute conversation, just casual, by the fireplace with any author, living or deceased, with which writer would you choose to chat? Well, this one is easy. The writer of the Bible, God himself, although I could chat with him anytime. So if I was to go with somebody I can't just chat with, I would actually say, bye, Brett. Thanks for joining. I would actually have to say probably Walt Disney, but I'm not sure that he wrote any books himself. So Then I would have to go with Karen Kingsbury. She is my favorite author as of right now. And I think she'll always be my favorite author because of the past with me. But yeah, that's who I would choose. All right. We'll do one more and then maybe we'll cut it off. What do you still need to accomplish in your career / profession for you and you alone to feel truly successful? I think if that was just up to me, like nobody else, just me, I would honestly say have my students come back to me in about 20 years and tell me that I inspired them in some way, shape, or form, or that I helped them learn whatever it was and have them enjoy. I think that's really what it would be. So, thank you for joining me, the person that just joined. With that, I'm going to go ahead and reread this question so we can have a conversation here. What do you still need to accomplish in your career / profession for you and you alone to feel truly successful? And I had just said that basically if it was just me, having my students come back in about 20 years and just tell me that I either inspired them somehow or that I helped them learn. That would be what it is for me. If I turn it the right way, I had it backwards here. And if you're typing, that's okay. Go ahead and type, and I'll read it in a minute. If you could host your own reality TV show, what would be the theme, and how would contestants be eliminated from the show? If you could host your own reality TV show, what would be the theme, and how would the contestants be eliminated from the show? I would definitely do the theme would be teach students, teach a class. How you'd be eliminated is exactly how teachers are eliminated. Don't do good on evaluation, different things like that. I think everybody should be a teacher, even if it's just for a week. I think there's a lot of people out there that have misconceptions about teachers, and I think this past year, it had actually helped a little bit. But I think even as we got back into school this year, people are just going, okay, kind of forgot again. So that would be mine. Susan says, tough one. Let's see. If a friendly florist delivered 1,000 freshly cut roses to your doorstep, what would you do with them? If a friendly ghost host florist delivered 1,000, there's always room for one more, freshly cut roses to your doorstep, what would you do with them? I would actually I would keep some of them. I like roses. But I think 1,000 would not fit in my apartment. So I would actually give them away. I would take them to work, give them away, take them to my mom, give her some, take them to neighbors, and spread the love. Trying to give some people some time to type before I read the next one. While I'm doing that, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my channel. As I've said in the earlier Monday's video, we'll be actually going to Kingsland, Texas to see the house that they recorded Texas Chainsaw Massacre in. I did not go inside the house, so don't get your hopes up, but I did a quick trip because I was on a time crunch, but it was really interesting to see. So, and maybe one day I will actually go back and go in. If y'all would like that, let me know. So Susan says the nursing home. That's a good one. If you lived on a large estate and could have a swimming pool built for you in the shape of one of the 50 states, which state would your pool resemble? That's easy for me. Definitely the state of Texas. No issue there. Take the roses and distribute them to people in nursing homes, Sherry says. So both Susan and Sherry says nursing homes, and I say just take them anywhere. Texas, obviously, and Texas. Yeah, definitely Texas. I mean, if I didn't do Texas, I think the runner-up would be Florida. But definitely Texas. Texas is just so much bigger, right? Bigger swimming pool, right? All right. So since now I have a couple more people, I'm going to read a couple of the first ones I read. And so I know that some of you may not want to stay on, and that's fine. But I'm going to read a couple of them. What do you still need to accomplish in career/profession for you and you alone to feel truly successful? And I said I need my students to come back in about 20 years and to say that I inspired them to do something, or that I taught them something. And that won't happen for a good 20 years, maybe a little bit less, but repeat the question. What do you still need to accomplish in your career/profession for you and you alone to feel truly successful? So what do you need to accomplish? You need to retire. To feel successful, you need to retire. Okay. I get that. You finished it. You did it. You feel accomplished. I get that. All right. If you could have a casual 30-minute, just casual, no big deal, just casual. Sherry says, I don't know, probably run a camp of my own. Well, that's cool. That's definitely something to be proud of. If you could have a casual 30-minute conversation by a fireplace, nowhere specific, just by the fireplace, with an author, living or deceased, with which writer, boy, that's www, 3 W's. Actually, 4 W's. With which writer would you choose to chat? I say God. He's the author of the Bible, author of my life. God. But I could talk to him now. So if you're going that way, I would probably say either Walt Disney, but I'm not sure if he wrote any books himself. So if he didn't, then I would say Karen Kingsbury, my favorite author. So there are 2 authors to choose from. Yes, I agree. I mean, I like a lot, and so that was kind of hard. But yeah, that's why I said what I did. All right. And one last question. If you were creating a top 3 list of your all-time favorite teachers, instructors, or coaches, which 3 mentors would make your elite list? If you were creating a top 3 list of your all-time favorite teachers, instructors, or coaches, which 3 mentors would create your elite list? So Susan said, I don't know, but maybe John or Peter. Those are good ones. That was for the book one, by the way. Sherry says, 1, my sign language teacher. So I said my 4th and 5th grade teacher, my 3rd grade teacher, and then my 6th grade teacher. My 4th and 5th grade teacher ultimately inspired me to be a teacher. 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Hawkes, he was so good. He kind of inspired me, and I think he put the light underneath. And then my 4th and 5th grade teacher, she like really lit it. And then my 6th grade teacher, I just liked her overall. And unfortunately, I cannot remember her name at all. And I'm sure if I went back in my yearbooks, I can find her. But I want to say Miss Townsend or something like that. But she was a math teacher. She didn't really inspire me, but I liked her. I would get out of class or finish up my work in other classes, get out of class, and go help her do whatever she needed. I really enjoyed that. So no other comments. I mean, Sherry said my sign language teacher, but it's asking for top 3, and that's only 1. There we go. All right. 2 is her 4th grade teacher, and 3, 6th grade English teacher got me into reading. That's awesome. Yeah. I wasn't a big reader when I was younger. I still don't like actually reading, but I like audiobooks, so that is considered reading. So that's always good to get into reading. Susan says Miss Breeler. Hope I say that right. Beeler was a history teacher. So because of that, you like history now? That's awesome. All right. That's good. Good. Finding out some information. Teachers actually do inspire more than they realize that. And I think that's the important thing to remember. Anybody needs to remember that, not just teachers, but teachers especially. We do inspire. And I know I have some teacher friends watch. So just remember that, teachers, you do inspire no matter what. Oh, and Mr. Yeah, Trampota Science. Sherry says, absolutely, teachers are amazing people. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't feel like I'm that amazing. I really don't. I feel like I do my job because I like it. I do it because I love it. I really love it. I can't say anything else except I love it. But I don't feel like I'm amazing. But I appreciate that. All right. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and end it since it's just you two. But thank y'all so much for joining. I really enjoyed it. Well, I should be here next Thursday. Should be. And then the following Thursday, I won't be, unfortunately. But next Thursday, I should be. I keep going. I keep thinking there's something next Thursday, but then I'm going, no, there's not. That's next Friday, so I'm not sure anymore. Anyways, with that, thank you for joining me and have a magical day. Bye.